And guess what? It's Vlogmas.
Here's my cuddle girl. Oh, I can't see you. I can't see you. Hey, say good morning. Say good morning. There you are. Where's your face? Give me your face, you silly. There it is. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't eat anything of mine last night, but then the place was clean and I put absolutely everything away. Absolutely everything away. I didn't take my shower yet. I am going to have dinner with friends today. Hi, this is Barbara. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. I usually do the Flame and Fiber podcast, and I never remember to say that. So, thank you for joining me for Vlogmas. The weather report is it's a gorgeous day, bright and sunny. And I slept last night some, so that was good. So all the reports are good. My phone is a little tilted, but day 12 of my Advent. Ooh, look at this. I'm not sure, but I think it's vintage pearls and dye. Oh my. Oh my. We might have a very bright elf going on there. And I'm still working on my magic ball, magic cake, or whatever it's called, with all the little leftovers of all the yarns I've been making my elves out of. I've been making Christmas elves out of some of my Advents. I would have 22 of them already if I'd made them out of all, and I don't. But I do have 7 or 8. 7? No, 8, I think. I made one yesterday when I was supposed to be doing other things. But, Susan! Hold on, let me get this. I was afraid I was going to peek ahead. Miss Babs. Day 12, Miss Babs. Oh, and a charm for my charm bracelet, which is over there. Made with love. This is Swatch Me Yummy Yarn in the Verdigris colorway. Yummy sock yarn, which is a superwash, 100% superwash merino. Now this is 10 yards. I wonder if this is going to be enough for an elf. I bet it is, because you know the bodies of the elves are only about that big. The heads are big. The corks, you know, because the head is the cork top from a champagne cork. So anyway, that's a very pretty color. I have a Cascade Eco about this color. It's the only dark green I have, but I have a sweater's quantity of it, so I'm gonna have a green sweater one of these days. I mean, one of these days, like ever, eventually, because I'm gonna be working through my stash this year, or knitting my stash this year. I don't know how far I'll get through it because I have a big stash. So thank you, Susan. And I'll put that Made with Love on my charm bracelet. I mean, on my Progress Keeper bracelet. And good morning. Thank you, ladies, for the lovely... I've really been enjoying my Advent, I have to say. This morning I'm going to work on my bath bombs. Oh, I should get my molds. So I got bath bomb molds. These are not as big as I thought they were going to be. So I may need to put in instructions. I mean, I'm not sure that that's big enough for my bathtub. So I cleaned up my room yesterday. My table's all clear, well, except for the poinsettias that I just watered. I have to move my poinsettias to glass tables because I always, you know, the water always goes out, so so my table's clear, except for what I've just this minute put on it. And so I do not have a riser for my tripod. I've been putting it on piles and boxes and things that have been conveniently located on my table up till now. So I am not sure that this is going to be big enough. I'm going to make them today, even if they're not going to be a great size. I'll just give multiple sizes and say, put whatever combinations of size works best in your bathtub. I mean, I don't know what else to do with it. But anyway, I'm going to work on bath bombs today. Then I'll take the dog to the dog park, and then I'm having dinner with friends I used to work with. One of them I haven't seen since I retired. I was his supervisor. So we weren't friends, but we liked each other. So, it'll be nice to see him. And everything's been rearranged at my company. I don't even recognize the place I used to work, which is kind of a shame because I worked in a really cool place and it's turned into like a corporate entity now, which is kind of a shame. But it is employee owned, so it could be worse. But I'm not sorry I'm gone. Well, and I totally am not sorry I'm retired. Now you can see the sun's coming up. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a gorgeous day. So I'll take my shower after the park, and I'll take you along with me. Happy Vlogmas. So I started an elf. I decided to make the pink because I want to send, it's kind of a purpley pink, because I want to send elves to the kids when I send Allison's package, and I'm going to send 4 of them, and one of them will be pink in case Isabel wants a pink elf to represent her. And then I was thinking, okay, well, I'm going to have elves for Christy and Rich. And then I remembered the Arnie and Carlos are doing Advent shows every Sunday, and I watched one the other day, and it was them preparing their lutefisk dinner, which apparently is the dinner that they traditionally eat on the 23rd of December. My mother's first generation Norwegian American, and so I heard about lutefisk. I've never actually eaten it. It didn't look so terrible. It's basically codfish, but it's so strange because I thought it was, well, lutefisk translated as live fish, and they use lye in the processing of this fish. Now, I thought they used lye when they dried it or something, to preserve it, but apparently not. It's dried cod, and they use lye in the processing, in the cooking of it, because they rehydrate the fish, and then they put it in lye for some amount of time, and anyway, it didn't sound, it looked perfectly fine. It can end up as jello, kind of jelly fish, which is not good apparently. But anyway, they set their table and made their meal, their lutefisk, and they had one of their Christmas balls on each of the napkins in the middle of the plate. And I thought, what a lovely thing to do, so each guest gets a Christmas ball. I have their book, but I haven't made any of their Christmas balls yet. But it occurred to me that I could put elves on my plates with my napkins for everybody, so Ora and Garland would get Dennis's parents are Ora and Garland, and they would each get an elf, and Christy and Rich would get an elf, because it's just going to be the 6 of us. And so I think that's what I will do. I will put them on the napkins. Thank you, Arnie and Carlos, for the idea. So I'm working on my elf. Those will be making Dennis some tea. Stop talking to you. You're going to be on my... Aha. So I put them on anyway. So I have my little elf with no hat. I've started the hat, but now I have to go make my bath bombs, or my schedule won't be met. Did some... household administrati this morning and got something checked off my list, which I'm such a procrastinator. If I would just do it, just do it. Anyway, I'm going to make bath bombs. I've overfilled these. I think they're a little wetter than the last ones, which could also be why they're rising, because they're having some of the chemical reaction that's supposed to happen in the bath. So I'm going to have bath salts of my own here when I'm done. And hopefully these will calm down and turn into balls. If not, when they're dry, I'll smash them and turn them into bath salts and give them away like that. Because they're still going to be lovely. But, and I had to make 2 batches because by overfilling them, it filled 4 of my molds. Of course, now, it's coming out like crazy, so I could have made many more molds. We shall see what this. I think these are going to have to sit for quite a while till they dry out. I don't know how they dry out actually, where there's no holes in these molds, so we'll see. These may be bath salts. Hey, if they're bath salts, they're bath salts. What the heck?
How about him?
He just turned 2.
Okay. So they're close,
about the same age.
Turned 2 in end of March.
Yeah, he turned 2 at the beginning of this month.
Hope I'm getting this. I can't see from the glare. This is Caesar. He's got a ball, but Dennis is sad for him. And then Pearl chases him. It works great. They're tired. There you go.
He doesn't want to give it to me, he wants to give it to Barb.
Yeah.
He drops the ball and looks at her.
He has a thing for women. That's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, we've had a couple of those.
Yeah, where they just like to throw the opposite stuff.
Yeah.
He does.
Well, ours have all been females, and they prefer females.
Here I am on my way to visit with my people that I worked with. This is Pennsylvania Turnpike. I'm almost at Valley Forge. I've got a while to go yet, about 45 minutes. I used to do this commute 4 days a week, and it's about an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 20 sometimes, depends on the traffic. But I can tell you that it feels a lot longer now that I'm retired than it did then. Dennis did the cooking and the shopping, and I'm like, I'd rather drive than do that, so that worked for me. But here we are, back on the turnpike. I don't do this very often anymore, let me tell you. So anyway, I'm off to have dinner with my ex-colleagues and do a little Christmas shopping. I have to leave early because it's traffic-y. I'm going with traffic. Once I get to Valley Forge, I'm with traffic on the turnpike, and it's a pain in the ass. So I will start paying more attention and maybe take some Christmas shopping. Okay, I drove an hour and a half to meet friends who I thought I was meeting at 5:30. It's 10 minutes to 6. Nobody's here. I didn't wait. I'm starving. So, I mean, I got an appetizer, but Anyway, I got a couple of things for the daughter, for Christy and Allison, and, it is what it is. I'll eat by myself if I have to. But it's a long way to drive to eat by myself. This is about my daily life. This is Cheryl. Cheryl is the one who introduced me to Ravelry, and I am forever grateful. She's a knitter. And this is Ron. I used to supervise him, and he survived that. He's such a lovely man. And this is Linda, and she worked with me on many projects, and she's retiring in 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
And this is Roland, who I love dearly and is a wonderful man. And this is Sue, who sat across from me, and I supervised her too, and she survived that too.
Yes, I
and
did.
She's the one who organized this, and we're having a lovely time. Oh, don't look at this. I'm having pasta. Oh my God, we had such a good time. So anyway, okay, everybody, happy Vlogmas.
Are we supposed to say
You have to say that. 1, 2, 3.
Happy Vlogmas.